YouTube, it's your boy Estefanos back with a new video. So today's video, I'll be doing the pre-write of my Arachnid Man character, Since I've been talking about him enough, but maybe why not make a video dedicated about him. And as usual, I want you guys to follow the socials so, you'll know when new videos come out. And so we can get more attached. I love hearing feedback from you guys. You all have to say you like the videos, which is respect. So now it's time for that. So my Arachne Man character, his name is Stephen E. Robinson. Like his father, like he has his father's name, who is Edward, his biological father, along with his mom, Isabel Robinson. And so the setting is New York, but in an alternate universe where there's no superheroes. It's just crime upon crime upon crime. And so Stephen, so his parents worked for this big company for this man named Colin, who was like a crime lord on the inside, but he was like a saint, doing great things, trying to protect the community. And so a lot of people looked up to him and wanted to be like, especially his son Henry, who was one of the main characters. And basically, on the on the inside, there was like a whole bunch of heinous acts. Like he was coming up with a formula mixed with spider DNA and quantum energy to come up with a formula that could cure his wife Emily, who was dying of a sick illness. And he was willing to do whatever it took. He was willing to kill people, willing to frame his own employees. Like he was a madman. And like he was willing to do whatever it took to save his loved one. And part of that kind of led him to like being quite abusive to his own son Henry, who was even forced to become an employer at such a young age to help save his mother, saying that if he didn't save his mom, then he failed as a son. And so Stephen's parents was actually one his workers, along with Stephen's step parents, Jeffrey, and at the moment I forgot the stepmom's name, but I have to check my notes again. And basically, they had the key ingredients and information on how the formula could work. But it turns out that the data said whoever was implanted with that DNA could die from it. But I'm not gonna say too much because I want to do it more of a deep dive in a future video. By the way, let me know if you want me to make this into a full-on series about breaking down of how my own Spider-Man character would would be like. And so they decided the best way to keep their son safe, since Colin was blackmailing that he would kill their family if they didn't give the information. So they took their stuff and booked and put Stephen up for adoption, where some of their co-workers, which were Jeffrey and his wife, who I forgot the stepmom. Oh, sorry. And basically, they head off and raised Stephen, who grew up being bullied and made fun of, and wanted to just know more about his background. And so, since his stepdad mainly worked for a company that was like a stronghold for Colin's activities, and so they were told to move to New York so that he could help with the formula, since he was close with Edward and Isabel. And so one night while helping out, Stephen followed his dad since he wanted to figure out more about what was going on. So while they were doing experiments, something went awry, and then there was a huge explosion, and Stephen found his stepdad under the rubble from all of the destruction. And before he was killed, that's a bit of a spoiler, he made Stephen promising to take from what information he had found and basically do whatever it took, keep this information safe, and whenever it was the right time, expose Colin for the man he truly was. So I wanted to implement a bit of a vibe of the Spider-Verse movies and the Amazing Spider-Man movies. So to give him more lore and like familiarity, but also try to keep it original. But basically, that's how and basically throughout the movie, this is the first movie. This is like, I want the main focus is in the movies, but its spin-offs is like the TV show. And basically, the first movie is obviously called Arachnid Man Origins, and then it continues into the show. That is a bridge. The first show, The Adventures of Arachnid Man, that is a bridge from the first movie to the second one, which is called Arachnid Man Web Wranglers. And basically, this is just a bit of a pre-writing deep dive of what the characters is like. I'll do more later on, but this is just, I want to give you guys on basically the nitty-gritty. And the plot of the first movie is just Stephen learning how to control his powers like Smiles, but also learning more of his family's history and learning to have to become a man at such a young age. I'll reveal more about that later because I want to see if you guys want to hear more. And basically, this is my pre-write of my own Spider-Man OC, Arachnid Man. Let me know down in the comments how you feel. And as usual, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, enjoy these videos. I hope you guys enjoy these videos because we're still on the grind, And as usual, have a good day, take care, and peace.